I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
So I want to take a moment to talk about my natural hair journey, starting back in 2011. And I want to delve into that time period where my mindset was during that time. For most of my life, my hair was relaxed. Even when I was a child, probably around 12, 13 years old, I had gotten my hair relaxed. And I had spent my years with relaxed hair well up into my 40s. And over the course of those years, my hair was thinning, it wasn't healthy, it wouldn't grow. And eventually I got so frustrated with my hair that I decided to just bury it in wigs and weaves because I just didn't really want to deal with it. I didn't even want to look at it. But I knew somewhere deep inside, I knew that wasn't a healthy way to live my life. Trying to embrace my natural self and really embrace who I was authentically. I knew that having these negative mindsets about my hair wasn't healthy. And eventually I went on YouTube and started looking at natural hair care because I really didn't know what my hair looked like in its natural state. All those years, decades, getting my hair relaxed, I had no idea what my hair looked like, its true authentic self of my hair. So I ended up going on YouTube in 2011, and I saw these beautiful black women with natural hair, all these tutorials on how to care for it. And at that moment, it wasn't really a lot of contemplating at that point. I just delved in and I decided I was going to go natural. And I haven't looked back since. And it took a while for me to even embrace it because instead of doing the transitional phase where you kind of just let your natural hair come in while you hang on to the relaxed ends, I decided to do the big chop. And but I was even scared to go out in public with my short hair because for some reason, and I think a lot of women feel this way, you just feel less feminine if you have short natural hair, which is very, it's just not true at all. In fact, as I got comfortable going out with my natural hair, I really dressed it up. I wore makeup, I wore earrings, and quite frankly, I didn't even need to do that because my hair, it was my natural hair. And I felt that if people couldn't accept me for who I was, then they didn't need to be in my life anyway. So I felt the fear and did it anyways. And I was so happy because I was able to embrace myself and feel confident in my own natural, authentic self as far as my hair was concerned. And that's not to say that wigs and weaves are a bad thing. I think they're great. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't wear a wig again. Although at this time in my life, I'm locked now. I'm pretty, very, very much comfortable in my own skin and in my own natural hair. So I don't see myself wearing wigs or weaves anytime soon. But we're all on our journeys, on different phases of our journey. And I would say that if you're wearing the wig and it's just an accessory to your beauty regimen, like jewelry, makeup, what have you, I think it's great. The only time I would feel some kind of way, at least for me, was when the wigs and the weaves started to be a crutch, a way to hide myself, a way to not really fully embrace who I was. And I found that, for me, very problematic. And only you can really answer that question. Do you wear the wigs and weaves because you really, truly don't like your natural hair? Or is it just, an accessory? Which I think is fine. As women, we like to change things up. We like to change our look up, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I find it fun to play with our looks, and I do it all the time. But when does it become a crutch? I guess that's the issue. So it's just something to think about. And it all had to start with my mind and how I felt about myself. And that's really what Breaking Bad means on this channel, is just to break bad away from anti-blackness, embracing yourself, getting away from mindsets and practices that don't fulfill you or cherish your self-worth. Those are the kind of things that we all have to think about in our journey in life, not just hair, but anything we decide to venture into, to keep those things in mind, that it all starts with the mind and how that is going to be reflected on the outside. So if this resonates with you, tell me your hair care journey. Tell me, where do you see yourself right now and compared to years ago, and where do you want to see yourself in the future? And if you enjoy the content on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm really looking forward to building a brand and having a bunch of smart men and women joining my channel and just really sparking a discussion about self-worth, mindset, and how that is reflected in how we present ourselves to the world. Until next week, take care.